Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I am Krishan Murari and I am exploring how many Hindu rulers are having a rebirth of sorts. Samrat Vikramaditya to Sambhaji, Maharaja Agrasen to Hemu Vikramaditya, Rana Sanga and Anangpal Tomar are now taking central stage. They are popping up in textbooks and as street names. Statues are being built and their histories are being unearthed. The celebration of Samrat Vikramaditya at Lal Killa earlier this year is one such example. It was part of the Madhya Pradesh government's broader effort to revive and reimagine ancient Hindu glory. For audience members, adults, and children like this 6-year-old boy and his parents, the event was a revelation and, of course, a celebration. He craned his neck to take in a giant muscular image of Samrat Vikramaditya. The parents wanted to expose their child to the glories of the ancient Hindu king since school textbooks are largely silent on him. For them, watching the Mahanatya on Vikramaditya was a perfect classroom. It comes in the backdrop of the predominant national sentiment that Indian historiography prioritized Mughal rulers instead of front-loading the valure of Hindu kings and queens. The choice of venue, however, was not lacking in irony. The MP government chose a Mughal-era monument, Delhi's Red Fort, for the 3-day event Vikramotsav. In Modi's decade, many heroic Hindu rulers have had a rebirth of sorts. Folk tales and morality tales based on them are being dusted off and rebranded as history. They are being promoted as cultural icons in Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Maharashtra and Delhi. From Samrat Vikramaditya to Shivaji, Sambhaji, Maharaja Agrasen, Hemu Vikramaditya, Rana Sanga and Anangpal Tomar, Hindu warrior kings are popping up in textbooks, statues are built and garlanded, street names changed and long hidden histories are being unearthed and brought to life. Seals and pottery sheds are being showcased as archaeological evidence, and the quest to discover more Hindu kings is in full swing. The drive to reset and renew India's tryst with history is not without its share of alarm. There is fear that in the grand history as a politico-religious project, the lines between fact and interpretation, evidence and mythology are blurring. My poor country, said Narayani Gupta, a renowned historian and former professor at Jamia Millia Islamia University. Our history writing has tended to emphasize the political. There might well have been other areas, cultural and economic, where rulers, Hindu, Jain, Muslim, were patrons. If research could be in these areas, it would be more interesting. Even military technology, rather than a vague attribute of courage, would be worthwhile. Some historians say it's time to push back. Speaking at an event at Aligarh Muslim University last month, historian and AMU professor emeritus Irfan Habib called on his peers to hold the line. We can't defend false perceptions, but we can certainly defend the genuine facts of history as have been worked out by generations of professional historians, he said. The quest to discover, unearth and promote the legacy of Hindu rulers is gaining momentum across India. In March, a Vishwa Hindu Parishad delegation inspected Humayun tomb in Delhi even as protests demanding Aurangzeb's tomb removal raised in Nagpur. The VHP wants the history of Hindu kings of Delhi to be part of the capital's landscape, reviving the legacy of the Rajput ruler Anangpal II of the Tomar dynasty, credited with founding Delhi, has also become part of the Modi government's project to decolonize the capital's history. The ASI has been digging at Purana Killa for traces of the Pandava kingdom of Indraprastha, and roads named after Mughals have been renamed. Now the Tomars are being brought into the limelight through heritage walks, national seminars and the declaration of Anangtal, a lake in Mehroli created by Anangpal II as a protected monument. If it is Anangpal Tomar and Hemu Vikramaditya in Delhi, then it is Rana Sanga in Rajasthan, Shivaji and his son Sambhaji Maharaj in Maharashtra, Vikramaditya in Madhya Pradesh, Maharaja Agrasen in Haryana and Suheldev in Uttar Pradesh, where in 2021, Modi laid the foundation stone for a memorial to the 11th century warrior king. As these kings return to public memory, battle lines are being drawn in the present as well. Defenses and offenses are being mounted in the names of these rulers. Meanwhile, beyond Delhi and Maharashtra, some Hindu kings are being anointed with a new national importance. Earlier this month, Adityanath described the upcoming memorial to Maharaja Suheldev in Bahraich as a symbol of India's victory and a challenge to foreign invaders. The Shravasti king is said to have defeated Ghaznavi general Ghazi Sayyid Salar Masood in 1034. And in Haryana, the Archaeological Survey of India has taken over the task of unearthing Hindu history. In March, it resumed excavations at Agroha, the ancient capital of Maharaja Agrasen, after a 44-year hiatus. Earlier, digs uncovered coins and references to its ancient name Agradoka mentioned in the Mahabharata. At the historical Lal Killa, Mahanatya Vikramaditya showed the king driving out the Indo-Scythian Shakas from India and ruling over far-flung lands including Iran, China, Sumer, Egypt, and Turkestan. The Shakas are a warlike tribe with roots in Persia, forecast as a foreign threat that the Malwa king pushed back. Through a blend of drama, music, and visual arts, the play framed Vikramaditya's era as a symbol of Indian resilience and patriotism. Vikramaditya is still waiting to be included in school history textbooks, but last year, the Madhya Pradesh government introduced Vikram Samvat calendar in official use. MP officials said that there is sufficient archaeological and historical evidence for Vikramaditya, including coins and pottery, some of which were displayed at Lal Killa. Folktales have always celebrated Vikramaditya, say Madhya Pradesh historians. The Lal Killa play drew from the well-known tales of Vikram and Betal as well. These parables were popularized through Amar Chitrakatha comics and the 1980s TV series Vikram or Betal, which celebrated the king's wisdom and wit through moral puzzles. While those stories were for children, it's now part of the larger lore. According to the MP government, this Vikram is no more legend but a historical figure, and that the fables are facts. In his book Ancient Malwa and the Vikramaditya Tradition, eminent historian D.C. Sarkar proposed that the Vikramaditya legends may have been inspired by Gupta Emperor Chandragupta II, particularly his victory over the Shaka invaders of Ujjain. Vikramaditya's historicity has not been proven anywhere. History should not be tampered with in the pursuit of bringing forward heritage, said D.P. Dupe, retired professor of ancient Indian history at Allahabad University. But with every passing year as Vikramaditya's exploits become bigger and grander, these notes of caution are fading into the background. There is an attempt to replace history with mythology. Myths have no backing. The current political power is tailoring history and promoting what it likes. But history is not for being proud, but for drawing lessons, said Sayyid Ali Rizvi, professor of medieval history at Aligarh Muslim University. What the BJP is doing is called wishful history. At the Red Fort, the play also attributed a surprising feat to Vikramaditya building a Ram temple in Ayodhya. In today's climate of Ram temple euphoria, this arguably matters more than any other for the Hindutva sentiment. There is no evidence that Vikramaditya built a Ram temple, but that has not stopped the story from entering the public sphere. It was even mentioned during the Ayodhya Ram Mandir case arguments in the Supreme Court of India. Vikramaditya believed in Lord Ram and built a temple in Ayodhya which was demolished by Babur's general in 1528, boomed the narrator's voice during the play. The 6-year-old boy watched the drama unfold with wide-eyed wonder, and when Vikramaditya rode onto the stage astride a white horse, he cheered and clapped.